So today we have this minimum path sum problem of 64 from lead code, and this says like you're standing on this grid, you have given a grid, and you're standing on this grid, you need to reach the last grid by taking the least path, like these all are the values, or you can understand them like a token money. Like if you'll visit this at this grade or something, you need to pay this money. So if you'll take this way, this is the least money which you'll pay to reach the last what do you say last grid, and the output will be 7. Similarly, in this, if this is a grid 1 2 3 4, the output will be 12. Like this is the minimum you have to pay, and this is the code. If you want to see and just code, so this is the lead code, accepted code using DP, the tabulation, which is obviously. Now let's jump on to our question. The question says the same thing. I just copied the input and output from the 13111. So the way was 13111. This was the minimum way to reach. Okay. Now let's check in 1 2 3 6. Like there can be so many ways. You can go this way, this way. So many ways again. But let's check the minimum way. Minimum is 1 2 3 and 6. This will cost us the minimum money. Okay. Now let's check how this question was, like this thing was. We need to draw a 2D matrix, empty 2D matrix of the same size, and what will store the values, minimum value to reach there. Like I'll explain. If you are standing on a source and you need to reach your destination, you have two paths. This part takes X and this part takes Y money. So which will choose? Basically, which will be the lesser one. If Y is lesser, you'll choose Y to reach here. Similar thing we need to do. And one more thing, we can only go right and we can only go left. We also, so we can go left and we can go no diagonal working, nothing. You can just go right and down. So let's see. Now, starting for this value, you are standing on this, so this is the minimum token you need to pay. Okay, fill it here. This is the minimum amount you need to pay. Now, you have two options. Either you can go right or you can go left. We will see both of these separately, so you'll get a better idea. Like for 131, I have this empty array filling the total sum at 131. So basic amount I need to pay 1. Now for the next bit, how much money I need to pay? I need to pay 3, but I have already paid 1, so total will be 4. You'll get this. Now I'm standing on 4. This is my new DP matrix which I have created, and this is my older one. So I have moved to 3. Now I want to go to the next cell. For next cell I need to pay token money 1, but I have already paid token money 4, so total will be equals to 4. This 5 says that if you want to reach me, the minimum amount you need to pay is 5. Let's verify this. If you need to reach this cell, because you cannot go down and you cannot come from somewhere above, the only way you can go is right. So that the minimum way will be 1 3 1. It's the total sum, which obviously comes out to be 5. Okay, no worries. Now let's check for this singular, like this thing. 1 1 4. Okay, another DP, another single array 1. You're standing on this, basic amount paid 1. You want to reach the second thing, second paid equals 2, because 1 you have already paid. The token money for this cell is 1, so 1 plus 1 goes to 2. Now you need to reach this, the token amount is 4, 2 you have already paid, so 2 plus 4 is equals to 6. Okay, this shows that if you want to reach this value, basic amount you need to pay will be 6, like minimum 1 plus 1 plus 4, which leads to 6. So these two values shows that if you are in any value, like this value of DP, this whole matrix shows that if you are standing on any array, the number which it is returning is the number to reach there in minimum ways. I don't, like, you should be getting my point. Like for example, if you are standing here and it's returning 6, not this array which we are creating, which we are filling accordingly, not this will return 4. If this is returning 6, which I have already told you how this will return 6, so 6 is the minimum cost which you need to pay to reach here. Let's take for here, for example, it gives us 5. Let's say it gives us 15, just assume. So 15 will be the minimum cost which we need to pay to reach here. Below 15 we cannot reach. I know this is wrong according to this question, but like hypothetically for this also. If it gives 9, so 9 is the minimum sum. 9 is the minimum amount you need to pay to reach here. And what we need to find? We need to find minimum amount to reach this cell. So how this will get? Will return the value inserted in this cell. For example, this gives 4. So 4 is the minimum amount and 4 is our answer, which we need to find that how much amount we should pay, like minimum amount we should pay to reach here. Like there are so many ways you can reach: this way, and you can go this way, you can go this way. So there are so many ways. So let's clear up the mess and get back to the bigger problem so that you can, like, first we'll solve this only. 1331. First we'll solve this only. Okay, let's start. We are standing on 1, amount paid 1, no worries. We are standing, we went to 3, amount paid 4, we went to 1, amount paid 5. Okay, we are standing on 1, amount paid 1. We are standing on 1, like we moved to 1 again, amount paid 2. We moved to 4, amount paid total 6. Like we are done with filling this and this. Now the interesting thing starts from here. Okay, I told you that you can only come from left or you can only come from down. So if you want to arrive in this box, what are the two ways you can arrive? Either from top or either from left. There is no way to arrive from diagonal or from down or from left, because these are not allowed. The only two ways which you can come is either this way or this way. Okay, let's find out about both. I told you about source and destination. You want to go and you have, this is our source and this is our destination. You have x and y. Which will you prefer? The smaller one, the like x. If x is smaller, you'll prefer x. If y is smaller, you'll prefer y. So same thing here also. These are the two destinations to reach our source. These are the two ways to reach our destination, 2 or 4. Which is smaller? Like which is taken less money to reach there? Obviously 2 is taking less money, so we'll take this 2 into consideration and we'll pay the token amount. Like this is a token amount on standing on this grid. So 2 plus 5 equals to 7. I know this would this can be confusing. I'll explain it again. You are standing here. Minimum ways to reach ways to reach 5 are either you can come here or you can come this way. Okay, let's compute both. 1 plus 3 plus 5, because if you want to stand on 5 you have to pay the token fees now. Then it is 9. And in this way 1 plus 1 plus 5, how much is this? This is 7. Which is lesser? Like which way would you prefer to come? Either paying by 9 or paying by 7? Obviously the question wants us to come from the smallest path. If it would have asked the maximum, like what is the maximum money you can spend going from this to this, then we would have definitely taken this path, this 9 path. But now it wants us find the minimum, so 7 will be into the consideration. So what we have learned here, we have learned that for reaching any grid, we need to check the above and left one. Sorry, we need to check minimum from the above. What the heck? Minimum from the above and and from the left. Like we need to find minimum of 2 and 4. So minimum of 2 and 4 is 2. So we'll take the 2 path, which is 1, 2, this path. Okay. Let me grab it. Yeah, we'll take this path. So 2 we have already paid. Like this is the path and this is the path. You have already paid 2 here, you have already paid 4 here, and you have to pay 5. You have to pay 5, then you can like go along. So which will you prefer? Obviously this will, because this is taking 9 and this is taking 7. So we'll prefer this 2. 2 we have already paid to reach this cell. Now we'll pay 5 for standing on this. 5 plus 2, total amount paid 7. Okay, no worries. Sorry, just a second. Now let's compute for this value. So how much, like the same value, check the above one and check the left one, which is smaller. Smaller is 5. So now this time things can like get menu, like 1, 2, 1, 7. What you will take? You will obviously take 2, but just imagine after 2 there are values like 10, 100, 200, and after 7 there are values like 1, 1, 1, 2, some values. So you cannot just decide on this number. For every path you need to check like my sum is getting minimum or not. By mistake either I'm following the like maximum path, or like we you need to be precautious. Okay, 1 2 and 7, so this is 7. Now let's check for this. We have token money 1 which we need to pay, but there can like which is the minimum way now? 7 and 5, which is minimum 5. Okay, 5 plus 1 leads us to 6, 7 plus 1 leads us to 8, so we need to pay minimum is 6. Okay, so what just changed, like if you want to reach this cell earlier, for reaching this cell this path was best, but if you want to reach this cell, the path which is best is 1311, because this goes 1311, add them and you'll get 3 plus 1 4 plus 1 5 plus 6, you'll get 6, which is our answer here. But if you want to reach this cell and you will come from this way 1 3, this will cost you more amount, because 1 and 3 will be 4, and coming from this way 1 and 1 will be efficient. So that's how things get twisted. Like if you would have chose this path to reach here, this will be very costly, because to reach this cell the best path is 1 4 5 6. Now let's see, like this will unfold further, we'll see. Okay, this is 6. Now checking for this, like you need to reach this grid, so there are two ways, left from left or from top. Okay, so left and top, like reaching here you need to pay 6 and reaching here you need to pay 7. Which will you prefer? Obviously the 6 one, and the token money is 2, so 6 plus 2 is 8, which means to reach on this cell the minimum amount you need to pay is 8, which is 6 2 1. How this thing like not this 6 2 1, this thing will come like 2 4 1 1. We just check it, 4 2 plus 1 plus 1, this sums up to 8. So this is the minimum which we need to pay to reach this cell. Now we have come to the destiny, this thing. Now we need to find like the minimum ways we can reach it, which is this and this, either from top or either from left. Top and left, which is the smaller? Obviously 6 is smaller, which says 6 plus the token money is 1, which is 7. So there are minimum ways, like minimum money you need to pay to reach this cell is 7. How I'll depict this shows that we should come from this. I'll just erase it and I'll write 8 and I'll just write 8. Oh shit, sorry, my bad. This was 1 and 2, this was 5, so this was 7, and this was, I guess, 1 4 5, 1 2 and 7, this was 5 plus 6, and this one 8, this one was 7. So I'll show you how. This says that minimum amount you need to pay is 7 by coming from, like, just trace the minimum from here, just trace the minimum and you will reach your source. This is source, this is destination. Just trace the minimum is 6. Okay, left and top, trace the minimum is 5. Okay, left and top nothing is there, left is 4, trace the minimum, left and top, which is 1. So this is the path which you should follow for getting minimum amount and to reach our this destination. Let's see if our answer is correct or not. Yep, it's correct. The output is 7. Now I'll explain for this, but I'll not go in like that much depth. I'll just do it quickly. So let's see. 2, we are standing, basic amount we need to pay 2. Let's first fill these and these things. Okay, 4, basic amount we need to pay 6. Standing on 6, I need to pay 12, then I need to pay 13. So if I want to reach here, minimum amount I need to pay is 13. You can check yourself. Okay, now is 9, and 9 plus 2 is 11, 11 plus is 12. So if I need to reach here, minimum amount I need to pay is 12, because I can only traverse from left and down. You cannot come right and left, and you cannot come right left, you cannot do anything. You just can go right and down. So this is the only way to reach, like, this thing is 12. Minimum you have to pay minimum 12 rupees. Okay, now we need to find this thing. Our array is empty. This thing is an array. Okay, let's do this for this grid. Okay, 6 and 9, which is minimum? 6 is minimum. Token amount 1 7. This is I guess this is 11. How much is this? Let me just 6. Yeah, this is 12. Let me just write, this is 12. So 12 and 7, what are the minimum ways 12 and 7? Like what is minimum? 7 obviously 7 plus 2, the token charge, 7 plus 2, 9, no worries. Now we have 9 and 13 for this because top and left 9 and 13 will fill token amount is 7. Obviously we'll go for 9, 9 plus 7 is 16. Okay, done. Now checking for this cell 7 and 11, which is smaller. Obviously 7 token amount 3, 10, 9 and 10 smaller, 9 token amount again 9 because token amount is 0. Again 9 and 16, which is smaller, 9 token amount 9, 18, 12 and 10, which is smaller, 10 is smaller. Okay, the token amount 9, 19, 9 and 9, 19 and 9, which is smaller, 9 is smaller, 9 and 8, which is 17. Okay, 17 and 18, which is smaller, 17 is smaller. And what is the token amount? Token amount is 19. Token amount is 2. So 2 plus 17, 19. 19 is the minimum sum which you need to pay to reach this destination. To reach this destination, there cannot be any other way to reach 19. And I can trace you, I can also trace you from here which will be the path. The path will be just go on to the smallest one, smallest 17, like I'll trace it 17 and 18, which is 17 smaller, 9 and 19 smaller, 19. So path, I'll just change the color of this red. Okay, path is 19 to 17, then smaller 9. From here check this smaller 9 and 10, smaller 9 again, check this smaller 7 or 10, 7 this smaller, check this smaller 9 or 6, 6, check this smaller 2. This is the path 2, 4, 1, 2, 0, then 8 and 2, just sum it up. 2 plus 4 plus 1 plus 2 plus 0 plus 8 and plus 2. How much this will come? This is 10. Okay, this is 3 and this is 6. 6 plus 9, this is 10. Overall is 19. 19 is like least amount of money which we can use to reach this grid. Oh, so I hope the intuition will be clear. And here comes the code. Here comes the code, and the same thing, finding m and n in this like grid we were provided. So finding row and column length. So this thing, just a second, this will be n, this thing will be, I guess, like you can alter this according to you. M should be like the length, m should be this, n should be this, and then you can alter this. This is vector which we have declared. This is this dp thing which we have declared, this thing which we have declared. Okay, and this thing is for this is, I'll just write filling the grid from I minus 1 and grid, like this is we filling this thing, this the topmost row we are filling. For j we are filling the leftmost column, we are filling this leftmost column. I'll explain in a minute. Like I'll explain these two code, because if you can understand these two code, everything will be damn clear with you, like within a second. Yep, I hope this do not crash. Okay, so this sum I equals to 0, which means for this row, I is for row and j is for column. So sum less than m means less than, you know, this is m, m minus 1 or less than m, you already know. So we are running this loop from 1 to less than m, which is summing the previous values. I minus 1 represent previous, 0 represent values from this row only. So previous values summing up with the current grid which we are standing on. Like, are you getting the intuition? If you want to find, if you want to fill the value of like this is, can I just take it out? Like, yeah. Oh my god, this is my 12. Okay, so I just need this, like earlier it was empty, 2, 6, 12, 13, this was empty. Okay, I need to fill it. Sum I minus 1, 0, I was standing on 2, just add grid, which is grid 0 to which is the current grid you are standing. Okay, filling the current grid, 2 plus 0 because nothing was I minus, like this was empty. Okay, filled 2. Now I plus 1 moved on to the next which is next iteration. So this was empty earlier. Now I am standing on this. I want to fill it. How I'll fill it? I minus 1, the last amount which I have paid is equals to 2, and the current token amount. This is our current token amount. I am standing on 4. So this is my current token amount. So 4 plus 2 gets to 6. Now I have already paid 6. So we won't add these or we won't add these. We'll add 6 and the token amount of this. We'll add 6. 6 is our previous value and the token amount. So 6 added to the token. Token amount will take from the grid. So token amount was 6 and the value was 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. Again for this we'll add the token amount and the previous value of our sum, like DPR. So previous value was 12. Current value was 1. So this is 13. Oh shit, this was paused and I like explained the whole thing. Oh shit man, shit. Like just I'll start again. I've taken these two things and I'll explain what are the like main purpose of them. Basic purpose of this is to fill the first row. Basic purpose of this is to fill the first column. I'll explain how you are filling first row. What we were doing was we were just taking previous values and adding to the sum, adding to the token basically. So that becomes our new value. For example, we were standing on 2 and we need to go to 4. So for going 4, 2 was our value which we paid and we reached on 4. So total sum will be 6. Okay, so which shows that 6 is the minimum amount which you need to pay to reach this value. Okay, then we'll add this value to the token value, like we'll add the sum and the token of next. Same thing I'm doing. We are standing on this token thing, like we are standing on this thing. What we need to do, we need to add the sum of this whole shit here. Like this is 6, sum of this is 6. So we need to add token. This is our token and this is our I minus 1. I minus 1 is going backward in our sum, like this DPR which I have created now. This is sum, this is not DPR, like I've named it sum here. So this is sum minus 1 which is equals to 4 plus 2, 6. 6 added, token money 6. Okay, get back to which is 6 plus 6, 12. Now get back to this thing. We need to find what we'll do. Previous plus token. Previous plus token. Previous was 12 plus token. Token is how much? 1. 12 plus 1, 13. Now let's do it for the row. A column, I guess. So 2. Now we need to find the next thing. Next thing will be add the token and the previous amount. Token is 7. 7 plus 2, 9. Okay, do it again. Token plus previous amount. Token is 2. Add this 2 to the previous amount, which is 11. Same thing we are doing. Previous amount, token. J minus 1 just takes you up. J minus 1 just takes you up. Grid makes 0 J, which means we are standing on this. Okay, 11. After 11 we need to go to this thing, which is basically this. Okay, finding previous plus token. Previous is 11, token is 1, gets 12. Okay, now when coming to this thing, what do we need to find? Minimum of these two. Minimum of these two will be very easy, 6. Okay, 6 adding to the token. What was token? Token was 1. So 6 adding to the 1. Same thing I'm doing here. 6 and token. Token is this, and we are finding the minimum of 6 and 9 here. Minimum of 6. This thing is 6 and this thing is 9, because J minus 1 shifts you left. Like J minus 1 shifts you left. Left is 9 and upper one is 6. So 9 and 6, these provides you with minimum of 9 and 6 is 6. So we'll take 6 plus add the token, which is token amount is equals to 1. So token amount 6 plus 1 will be equals to 7. So that's how we'll fill our DP, basically like this matrix. And when reaching here, we'll be having all the matrix filled with these two values, which will show us that these two are the minimum ways to reach here and here. Which way you want to take? Of course I want to take the minimum one, so minimum is 17. Okay, 17 and added the token value. Token value is 2. So 17 plus 2 is 19. So 19 will be our final answer, because we wanted to reach from this to this position with minimum thing, and minimum will be 19, 17, 9, 9, 7, 6, 2, which I have drawn already here, this thing. So this will be our like minimum, and you'll return the Of course, you'll return this n minus 1 n minus 1 because of the array thing, and this will be done. Oh man, I guess I'll just understand this when I'll open this again, because I've explained this whole thing is in English, and this can be a mess because the explanation in Hindi, like, I feel if you are understanding code and something, like, if someone explains it in Hindi, that's like sticks to your memory and to your brain cells. I'll try to make another in Hindi, maybe. I don't know what I'll do. So yep, this was all for this video, and I hope future myself will get this. Let's just pause it.